Today we'll study ovarian neoplasm. Now, neoplasm are divided into benign and malignant category. ठीक है. अब बिनाइन जो है वो मोस्ट कॉमनली यंग एज में प्रेजेंट होते हैं फीमेल्स में, जबकि malignant are most common in the old age. Now the things which are leading to the decreased risk of neoplasm are the things which are causing decreased ovulation. जैसे pregnancy, there will be no ovulation in the pregnancy. Breastfeeding, there will be no ovulation in the breastfeeding, and oral contraceptives. So these three are the factors which are the decreased risk for the ovarian carcinoma. Now this comes in the exam, so you should know these three factors, that the factors which are causing the decreased ovulation are the factors which are causing decrease in the ovarian carcinoma, like pregnancy, breastfeeding, and oral contraceptive. Similarly, the factors which are causing the increased ovulation are causing the increased risk of ovarian carcinoma, and that are polycystic ovarian disease, endometriosis, and the persons who are containing the genes BRCA1 and BRCA2. So now let's come to the division. The basic division is just the benign and the malignant neoplasm, benign in the young age and malignant in the old age. So this is the ovarian tissue, and as you can see, there are arrows which are from the epithelial layer, the germ cell, that is the oocyte, and the stromal tissue. So we have divided the ovarian tumors by the place they are arising from. ठीक है, आप जगह देख लें, ये एपिथेलियल जगह प्लेस से अराइज हो रहा है, तो वी हैव अ कैटेगरी ऑफ एपिथेलियल ट्यूमर्स. ये आपके जर्म सेल यानी कि वो साइड से अराइज हो रहा है, सो वी हैव जर्म सेल ट्यूमर्स. ये आपके स्ट्रोमा से अराइज हो रहा है, सो वी हैव ओवेरियन स्ट्रोमा ट्यूमर्स. एंड this one is the metastatic tumor which is coming from outside. Now the surface epithelial tumors, they are further divided into the serous, mucinous or endometrioid, and the germ cell tumors जो कि आपके oocyte से या वो उस स्ट्रक्चर से राइज हो रहे हैं जो कि प्राइमोर्डियल जर्म सेल है जिसने बाद में oocyte ही बनाना है. ठीक है, they are the डिस्जर्मिनोमा, यॉर्क सैक, कोरियोकार्सिनोमा और एम्ब्रियोनल कार्सिनोमा. इन नामों से घबराने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, ये सिर्फ इंट्रोडक्शन में आपको जल्दी से बता रहा हूँ. आई विल कवर देम इन डिटेल, जिससे आपको क्लासिफिकेशन अलॉन्ग विद देयर इम्पॉर्टेंट ट्यूमर मार्कर्स अलॉन्ग विद देयर सिम्टम्स नो हाउ हो जाएगी. ठीक है. सो जर्म सेल ट्यूमर्स वो ट्यूमर्स हैं जो कि आपके जर्म सेल या oocyte से अराइज हो रहे हैं. एंड स्ट्रोमा, ओवेरियन स्ट्रोमा सेक्स कॉर्ड ट्यूमर. नाउ दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. स्ट्रोमा तो हो गया जी, इस स्ट्रोमा से जो अराइज हो रहे हैं. ठीक है. सेक्स कॉर्ड के सेल्स वो सेल्स हैं जो कि इस oocyte को सराउंड कर रहे हैं, यानी कि ग्रेनुलोसा एंड थीका सेल्स. ठीक है. एंड फोर्थ वंस आर द tumors which metastasize from outside. Now let's come to the classification and then see how these are happening. So epithelial ovarian cancers were those tumors which are arising from the most outer epithelial layer. ठीक है, ये वाले epithelial थे, and these are divided into serous ovarian cancers, mucinous ovarian cancers, endometrioid and transitional tumors. So this you can remember it by METS, MET and S. METS: mucinous, endometrioid, transitional and serous. METS. Now other are germ cell ovarian tumors. वी विल मेरा तो यही ख्याल है कि फर्स्ट हम इस कैटेगरी को कवर करें, देन इस कैटेगरी को, एंड देन इस कैटेगरी को, एंड इन द एंड वील अगेन कम टू दिस क्लासिफिकेशन एंड वी विल लर्न देम बाय हार्ट. So first we'll cover the epithelial ovarian cancers. Now METs, mucinous, endometrioma, transitional and serous. तो हम इसको कवर भी METs के थ्रू ही करते हैं. So mucinous tumors are divided into mucinous cystadenoma and mucinous cystadenocarcinoma. Mucinous cystadenoma are the tumors which are benign. पहली तो बात यह होगी, हम म्यूसिनस सिस्टेडिनोमा की बात कर रहे हैं. दीज आर बिनाइन एंड दीज आर लाइंड बाय द सेल्स विच आर म्यूकस प्रोड्यूसिंग एंड दे आर मल्टीलोकुलेटेड. मल्टीलोकुलेटेड का मतलब है कि इन्होंने ऐसे गोल गोल खाने सेप्टा बनाए हुए. दीज आर द लोसाए. सो दिस इज द मल्टीलोकुलेटेड ट्यूमर विच इज बिनाइन and it is lined by the mucus producing cells as the name suggests. ठीक हो गया. Now this mucinous cyst adenocarcinoma, it is also a mucin producing tumor but it is aggressive. ठीक है. and it can cause so excessive mucus production कि वो पेरिटोनियल कैविटी में भी accumulation हो जाएगी. ठीक है. So this accumulation of mucus in the peritoneal cavity can lead to the excessive swelling or ascites. अब एक और appendiceal tumor है which can also cause the excessive accumulation of the mucus in the peritoneum. So both these conditions are known as pseudomyxoma peritoniae. तो mucinous ovarian tumor के बारे में हमें क्या पता होना चाहिए कि दैट इट इज़ अ एपिथेलियल ट्यूमर. इट हैज़ टू टाइप्स, म्यूसिनस सिस्टेडिनोमा एंड म्यूसिनस सिस्टेडिनोकार्सिनोमा. म्यूसिनस सिस्टेडिनोमा बिनाइन है, मल्टीलोक्यूलेटेड है, ठीक है, एंड म्यूसिन प्रोड्यूसिंग है. म्यूसिनस सिस्टेडिनोकार्सिनोमा ये मेलिग्नेंट है एंड समटाइम्स इट प्रोड्यूसेस so much mucin that it is accumulated in the peritoneum and it can cause a condition which is pseudomyxoma peritoniae. ठीक हो गया. Now let's come to the endometrioma. Endometrioma, as the name suggests, it is the presence of the endometrial tissue inside the ovary. अब ये endometrial tissue ovary में एक cyst बना देता है, ठीक है, and as a result उस जब एंडोमेट्रियल टिश्यू आपको पता है कि इट्स अ लेयर ऑफ द यूट्रस विच अंडरगोज द चेंजेस विद द मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल. तो ओवरी में भी दिस स्पेसिफिक endometrial tissue will undergo the changes according to the hormonal changes of the body and the symptoms will vary with the menstrual cycle, and there will be the symptoms of dysmenorrhea, dyspareunia and pelvic pain. ठीक है. Now this endometrial tissue cyst in the ovary is containing reddish blood like structure, reddish brown, so it is known as the chocolate cyst, and on ultrasound it looks like a कॉम्प्लेक्स मैस. तो बेसिकली आपको एंडोमेट्रियोमा का ये पता होना चाहिए कि एंडोमेट्रियोमा एक एंडोमेट्रियल टिश्यू की सिस्ट है ओवरी के अंदर एंड इट इज़ अंडरगोइंग द चेंजेस विद द हार्मोन फ्लक्चुएशन इन द मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल एंड इट इज़ कंटेनिंग रेडिश ब्राउन स्ट्रक्चर विच इज़ नोन एज द चॉकलेट सिस्ट. इट इज़ अ बिनाइन ट्यूमर. दैट्स इट. लेट्स कम टू द टी ऑफ द मेट्स which is the transitional or the Brenner tumor. Now this transitional or the Brenner tumor is the only solid tumor. मतलब कि इसके cells जो कि cyst या cyst तो नहीं जो structure बनाएंगे that will be solid because both mucinous and serous and the endometrioma were producing cyst. Cyst का मतलब है structure which has empty center. This is empty. But this transitional or Brenner cell tumor, this will be solid tumor. ठीक है. And it will contain, as the name suggests, transitional, a bladder like structure. जैसे ब्लैडर का ट्रांजिशनल एपिथेलियम होता है, इसका भी स्ट्रक्चर उस ट्रांजिशनल एपिथेलियम का होता है। एंड देयर सेल्स आर पेल येलो इन कलर। ठीक है, अगर आप इसको माइक्रोस्कोप पे देखें तो इट फॉर्म्स अ कॉफी बीन लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स, कॉफी बीन लाइक। ठीक है, मतलब जो सेल्स होते हैं उनके न्यूक्लियाई कॉफी बीन शेप्ड ऐसे इलोंगेटेड सा स्ट्रक्चर बना रहे होते हैं, तो सेल माइक्रोस्कोप पे कॉफी बीन लाइक लगते हैं। सो epithelial tumors are the tumors which are arising from the epithelial layer of the ovary, and they are classified as METs, mucinous, endometrioid, transitional and serous. Mucinous are further divided into the benign one, mucinous cyst adenoma, which is multiloculated and producing mucin. Mucinous cyst adenoma, adenocarcinoma is malignant, producing mucin and produces a condition pseudomyxoma peritonei. Then endometrioma is the endometrial tissue cyst inside the ovary, which is also known as the chocolate cyst, and it undergoes changes along with the hormonal cycle of the body. Then is the transitional or the Brenner tumor, which is the only solid tumor, contains coffee bean shaped cells and it has bladder like structure. ठीक है, and the last one S of the METs is serous cyst adenoma or serous cyst adenocarcinoma. So serous cyst adenoma, like mucinous cyst adenoma, is the benign tumor, and you should know that it is the most common ovarian neoplasm. It is often bilateral and it often has fallopian tube like epithelium. इतना important नहीं है, बस ये पता हो कि it is the most common, it is bilateral. ठीक है, and that is. Now serous cyst adenocarcinoma, it is the most common malignant ovarian neoplasm, and it is having numerous calcification which are known as Samoma bodies. So whenever Samoma bodies, you listen of Samoma bodies, think of serous cyst adenocarcinoma. So this is METs. Mucinous, endometrioid, transitional and serous. म्यूसिनस में आपको जो बिनाइन है वो मल्टीलोकुलेटेड है, जो malignant है that is producing pseudomyxoma peritonei. Endometrioma is just like endometrial tissue cyst in the ovary. Transitional or Brenner is the only solid tumor, bladder like and coffee bean shaped cells, and serous cyst adenocarcinoma is containing the Samoma bodies. ये आपका epithelial ovarian cancer का part end हो गया. So we ended this part. Now let's come to the germ cell ovarian tumors. Germ cell ovarian tumors, as its name suggests, primordial germ cells जो कि फर्दर आगे स्ट्रक्चर्स बनाएंगे, वी विल डिस्कस, उनसे बन रहा है. ठीक है, oocyte, जैसे oocyte is also developing from the primordial germ cell. ठीक है, तो germ cell tumors are those tumors which arise from the primordial germ cells. Now we will discuss these. Now germ cell ovarian tumors की जो types हैं हमारे पास, that is teratoma, choriocarcinoma, dysgerminoma and yolk sac tumor. अब इसमें जो हमारे पास, अब I don't have a mnemonic for this, I will try to explain कि आपको ये वैसे ही याद हो जाए. Now teratoma is divided into immature and mature. ठीक है, नाउ अब जो मेच्योर टेराटोमा होगा, एज इट्स नेम सजेस्ट कि वो मेच्योर है, तो वो बहुत ज़्यादा डिवाइड नहीं करेगा, तो वो बिनाइन होगा. ठीक है, और जो इमेच्योर है वो बहुत ज़्यादा डिवाइड करेगा एंड दैट विल बी मेलिग्नेंट। तो मेच्योर वाला बिनाइन है और इमेच्योर वाला मेलिग्नेंट है। अब मेच्योर टेराटोमा इज ऑल्सो नोन एज मेच्योर सिस्टिक टेराटोमा और dermoid cyst. Now this teratoma is a germ cell tumor and it's basically developing from the 3 germ cell layers. ठीक है, 3 germ cell layers. अब जब ये T3 germ cell layer से बन रहा है, it will be containing all the tissues of the body like teeth, hairs, bone, thyroid tissue और name and tissue. ठीक है, बस फर्क ये है कि ये बिनाइन है, ये malignant है. So this teratoma is which is developing from the germ cells is having the tissue from all the 3 germ cell layers, and as a result it will be containing any tissue. It will be just like a ball which is having teeth, hairs, thyroid tissue. ठीक है, तो think of a monster which is having hairs, tooth, bone, thyroid tissue. ठीक है, now when this mature benign teratoma will be having thyroid tissue which will be producing the functional thyroid hormone, it will be known as struma ovarii. ठीक है, struma ovarii. So this is the mature cystic teratoma which is benign, containing structures from all the 3 germ layers. ठीक है, and it can also produce functional thyroid hormone which can lead to hyperthyroidism, and this structure is then known as struma ovarii. अब जब ये बॉल की शेप में ओवरी में पड़ा होता है तो ओवरी बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा और वजनी हो जाता है, एंड इट कैन लीड टू द टॉर्जन ऑफ द ओवरी एज वेल. नॉट सो इम्पॉर्टेंट बट यू शुड नो. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज द immature teratoma. Now the immature teratoma, as its name suggests, is malignant and aggressive and divides abruptly. ठीक है, immature है, malignant है और divide होगा. अब ये डेवलप हो रहा है न्यूरोएक्टोडर्म से, एंड इट इज कंटेनिंग fetal tissues. Fetal tissues. Now it is aggressive, it is developing from the neuroectoderm, and it is containing fetal tissues. It can also contain the thyroid tissue. ठीक है, now let's come to the choriocarcinoma. Now choriocarcinoma, as its name suggests, chorion, it is developing from the cells, ठीक है, that differentiate into the syncytiotrophoblast and cytotrophoblast. Now as we know, syncytiotrophoblast can produce beta HCG. I will suggest you to make notes so that you don't have to review the lectures, you just have to see the notes at the end. So choriocarcinoma is developing from the cells which produce syncytio and cytotrophoblast, and this syncytiotrophoblast produces beta HCG. So this is the tumor marker for this choriocarcinoma. This choriocarcinoma spreads hematogenously to the lungs. ठीक है, ब्लड के थ्रू लंग्स में इसकी मेटास्टेसिस होती है. ठीक है, एंड एज अ रिजल्ट द सिम्टम्स आर हेमोप्टिसिस, डिफिकल्टी ब्रीदिंग, डिस्निया एंड यूट्राइन ब्लीडिंग. ठीक, ये इसके सिम्टम्स है कोरियोकार्सिनोमा के. ये बन रहा उन जर्म सेल से है विच आर गोइंग टू प्रोड्यूस द syncytiotrophoblast एंड द cytotrophoblast. Next thing, choriocarcinoma is also produced by the after the hereditary form mole. तो जब किसी फीमेल में हेरिडिटिफॉर्म मोल बनता है, उसकी प्रेगनेंसी अबॉर्ट हो जाती है, एंड देन आफ्टर 1 to 2 वीक्स उसमें अगर ये सिम्टम्स आने लग जाएं कि इंक्रीज बीटा HCG हो एंड डिफ़िकल्टी ब्रीदिंग हो, डिस्निया हो, हेमाप्टिसिस हो, यूट्राइन ब्लीडिंग हो, थिंक ऑफ कोरियोकार्सिनोमा। ठीक है। सो नेक्स्ट कम टू द dysgerminoma. Now dysgerminoma is a tumor which is developing from the oocytes. So it is developing from the oocytes and it is a counterpart of the seminoma in the males. ठीक है, इतना आपको बेसिक पता हो कम से कम. This is the tumor which is developing from the oocytes and it is a counterpart of the seminoma in males. Now its eggs are like central egg surrounded by the clear cytoplasm, central nucleus, clear cytoplasm. This is the fried egg appearance, fried egg appearance of dysgerminoma. ठीक है. Now its tumor markers are HCG and LDH. Don't worry, I will revise this whole germ cell tumor. ठीक हो गया. तो this dysgerminoma is developing from the cells which are oocytes. It has tumor markers of HCG and LDH and it has fried egg appearance. ठीक है. That's all you need to know. Now let's come to the fourth tumor, which are the yolk sac tumors. Now one thing should be kept in mind that this choriocarcinoma, this dysgerminoma were both malignant tumors. ठीक है. As we said कि ये हेमेटोजेनसली स्प्रेड कर रहा है, तो इट इज़ तो कॉमन है कि ये पता चल जाता है कि ये मेलिग्नेंट है. डिसजर्मिनोमा एज इट इज़ डेवलपिंग फ्रॉम द oocytes, it is malignant tumor. Now let's come to the yolk sac tumor, which is also malignant. So germ cell tumors are almost all malignant except the mature teratoma. So yolk sac tumor is also known as the endodermal sinus tumor. ठीक है. एंडोडर्मल साइनस ट्यूमर है ये एंड इट डेवलप्स फ्रॉम द जर्म सेल्स दैट डिफरेंशिएट इनटू द यॉर्क सैक एज इट्स नेम सजेस्ट. ठीक हो गया. नाउ इट इज कॉमन इन चिल्ड्रन, स्पेशली इन द मेल इन्फेंट्स. ठीक है. इट हैज अ स्ट्रक्चर विच आर नोन एज द शिलर-डुवेल बॉडीज. Schiller-Duval bodies. Now what are the Schiller-Duval bodies? In which a central vessel is cuffed by the cells. These tumor cells cuff the central vessel and these form the Schiller-Duval bodies. So yolk sac tumors are the tumors which arise from the oocytes, common in the children, especially the male infants, and contain the Schiller-Duval bodies, and their tumor marker is alpha fetoprotein. अगर आपको germ cell tumors easily याद हो गए तो these two are not very difficult. This is the only portion which is a bit tricky. So germ cell ovarian tumors are those tumors which are arising from the germ cells. ठीक है. Now they are divided into the teratoma, choriocarcinoma, dysgerminoma and yolk sac tumor. Teratoma was further divided into the mature and immature. Mature was benign and it was developing from the 3 germ cell layers and it was containing all type of the tissue, basically a monster ball, tooth, hair, bone, thyroid tissue. When it is producing the functional thyroid hormone which is causing the hyperthyroidism, it is the struma ovarii. And its immature, this mature teratoma was also known as dermoid cyst. The immature teratoma is malignant. It was developing from the neuroectoderm and it was containing fetal tissues. Now let's come to the choriocarcinoma. Choriocarcinoma were developing from the cells which were making the syncytial trophoblast and the cytotrophoblast. Syncytial trophoblast produces beta HCG, so its tumor marker is beta HCG, and it spreads hematogenously to the lungs, and as a result its symptoms are the hemoptysis, dyspnea, difficulty breathing, uterine bleeding. ठीक है. Moreover, it also occurs after the hydatidiform mole. So if the previous pregnancy is of hydatidiform mole or it was an aborted pregnancy, think of choriocarcinoma. Next is the dysgerminoma, which is an aggressive tumor and it is developing from the oocytes, and its tumor markers are the HCG and LDH, whereas the fourth one is the yolk sac tumor, and this yolk sac tumor is developing from the cells which are producing yolk sac. It has Schiller well bodies, which is the cuffing of the central vessels by the tumor cells, and its tumor marker is alpha fetoprotein. Now let's come to the last division, that is the sex cord stromal ovarian cancers. Sex cord cells are those cells which are surrounding the oocytes, that is the granulosa and the theca cells. Fibroma is a tumor which is arising from the connective tissue or the fibrous tissue of the ovary, that is stroma. And Sertoli Leydig cells, we will see what they are. Now first come to the fibroma. Fibroma is basically developing from the fibroblast in the ovarian tissue. ठीक है, ये फाइब्रोब्लास्ट से बन रहा है. होता क्या है कि जब भी फाइब्रोब्लास्ट एक्सेसिवली डिवाइड होना शुरू हो जाते हैं, द ओवरी विल बी चेंज्ड इनटू द ह्यूज बॉल ऑफ द फाइब्रोब्लास्ट्स. नाउ समटाइम्स देयर इज this huge ball of ovarian fibroma. Along with that there is pleural effusion and ascites. Now this fibroma along with ascites, pleural effusion and ovarian mass is known as मीग सिंड्रोम. ठीक है, तो आपको ये पता हो कि फाइब्रोमा अराइज हो रहा है फाइब्रोब्लास्ट से. फाइब्रोब्लास्ट की डिवीजन बहुत ज़्यादा होती है ओवरी में, ओवरी एक स्ट्रोमल मैस बन जाता है. ठीक है, फाइब्रोब्लास्ट का. नाउ देर इज़ अ कंडीशन, अननोन कॉज है, देर इज़ नो स्पेसिफिक कॉज, बट देर इज़ अ कंडीशन इन विच देर इज़ ओवेरियन फाइब्रोमा, प्लूरल इफ्यूजन एंड एसाइटिस, एंड दिस ट्रायड इज नोन एज मीग्स सिंड्रोम. ठीक है, दिस इज अ बिनाइन ट्यूमर, मीग सिंड्रोम. ठीक है, लेट्स कम टू द granulosa theca cell tumor. We will divide it into the granulosa and the theca. So first we'll study the granulosa. Now granulosa cells are those cells which are present in a follicle around the oocyte. Now this central one is the oocyte and it is surrounded by the granulosa cells in the primordial follicle. These granulosa cells are producing estrogen. Now in this granulosa cell tumor, ठीक है, this is a malignant tumor. Now what is happening? Excessive development, excessive division of these granulosa cells, and as a result granulosa cell tumor is formed which is producing excessive estrogen, and due to this excessive estrogen there is precocious puberty in the women, there is breast tenderness and abnormal uterine bleeding. ठीक है. Now there is a specific structure which are the caul axonal body, which are basically eosinophilic fluid is there, and in which granulosa cell are present haphazardly. So these are the call Exner bodies. C-A-L-L call Exner body. So इसको याद कैसे रखना है, इतना पता होना चाहिए ग्रैनुलोसा सेल्स कौन से होते हैं. दीज आर द सराउंडिंग सेल्स ऑफ द oocyte. ये क्या करते हैं, ये ईस्ट्रोजन बनाते हैं, और जब ये ग्रैनुलोसा सेल्स हैफेजर्डली इजिनोफिलिक फ्लूइड में पड़े होंगे, दीज विल बी द कॉल एक्सनर बॉडीज which is specific for the granulosa cells. And due to the excessive estrogen there will be precocious puberty, breast tenderness and abnormal uterine bleeding. This is the malignant tumor and it is resembling the primordial follicles. So this is all the granulosa cell tumor is. इसका जो hallmark है या इसका जो tumor marker है, that is excessive estrogen. Now let's come to the theca cells. Theca cells मैंने पिछले lectures में explain किया हुआ है कि how estrogen is formed. Theca cells are also present along with the granulosa cells, and these are also involved in the production of estrogen, but mainly granulosa cells are involved. So in theca cell tumor, which is the thecoma, which is a benign tumor, it can also produce estrogen and it can also cause abnormal uterine bleeding, and it is most commonly in the postmenopausal women. As ठीक है, it is the benign tumor which can also produce estrogen but not as much as of the granulosa cells, and it is the only not I cannot say the only, but it is the benign tumor which is present in the postmenopausal women. Now let's come to the Sertoli Leydig cell tumor, mostly in the male, but in the female it is developing from the primitive gonadal stroma. ठीक है, and these look like Sertoli cell. These are not exactly the Sertoli cell, but these look like the Sertoli cell, and it is developing from the primitive gonadal stroma. And like its name, as we know that the Leydig cell produce testosterone, so in Sertoli Leydig cell tumor there is excessive testosterone production, and as a result there is masculinization of the female. There is one specific point that there are Reinke crystal, R-E-I-N Reinke crystals. Just remember this diamond. ठीक है, ऐसे डायमंड शेप्ड क्रिस्टल्स इसमें प्रेजेंट होते हैं. Leydig cell is producing testosterone, so excessive testosterone production will be there. Reinke crystals are present and uncommon in female. Basically it's a male tumor. So the epithelial cell tumors, which are the METs, mucinous, endometrioma, transitional and serous, we discussed in detail. Next are the germ cell tumors, teratoma, which is divided into mature and immature. Mature is benign, can produce tumor ovarii. Immature is aggressive. This develops from 3 germ cell layers, whereas immature develops from the neuroectoderm. It can contain the bone, tissue, cartilage, thyroid. It can also contain thyroid tissue, but it mainly contains the fetal tissues. Choriocarcinoma develops from the cells which produce syncytio and cytotrophoblast. It is a malignant. It can hematogenously spread to the lungs. It is produced after the hereditiform mole. It can cause hemoptysis, dyspnea and uterine bleeding. ठीक है, and it is very responsive to chemotherapy. C for choriocarcinoma, C for chemotherapy, and its tumor marker is beta HCG. Next is dysgerminoma. It is developing from the oocyte and it is equivalent to the male seminoma. It has the cells which have the appearance of the fried egg cells. ठीक है, central nucleus clear, periphery, and its tumor markers are HCG and lactate dehydrogenase. Next is the yolk sac tumors developing from the cells which form the yolk sac. It is the malignant tumors. Alright, and it has Schiller-Duval bodies, which are the arrangement of the cells, these malignant cells around the central vessels. ठीक है, तो इसको एंडोडर्मल साइनस ट्यूमर भी बोलते हैं because it has a shape of glomeruli. ठीक है, just as glomeruli, so it is also endodermal sinus tumor. This is the cuffing of the central vessel. So next are the sex cord stromal ovarian cells. ठीक है, सेक्स कॉर्ड के वो सेल्स हो गए जो कि ग्रेनुलोसा सेल्स हैं और थीका सेल्स हैं, वेयर एज द स्ट्रोमल cells are the fibroblast, which is the fibroma. It can cause the Meek syndrome, which is the pleural effusion, ascites, and ovarian fibroma. Then are the granulosa cell tumor, which are the cells surrounding the oocyte in the primordial follicle. They produce the estrogen. Due to the estrogen, there is precocious puberty, breast tenderness, and uterine bleeding. Call Exner bodies are present, which is the haphazard granulosa cells in the eosinophilic fluid. ठीक है, next is thecoma. These are the cells which are present outside the granulosa cells in the primordial follicle. They can also produce estrogen. This is benign. This is malignant. It occurs in postmenopausal women and it can also produce estrogen. Fibroma, as we said, these develop from the fibroma.